So, get on my shot, Conrad.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I've been able to capture multiple lows, manic lows, recently, and I didn't realize I was cleaning until I was into the thick of it. So I thought that I would take you along and show you what a manic high looks like in contrast. So like I said, I saw the baby high chair, or I just wanted to clear off, the kitchen table. That's it. That was my goal. And then I saw the baby high chair needed to be washed, which that's just a whole thing in itself. So I just started working, and then I realized that I've pulled all the furniture out and I vacuumed and mopped. So then I was like, oh crap, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a cleaning YouTuber. I need to be documenting this. So sorry you didn't get to see the nastiest bit of it, which was scrubbing the high chair. So Ranger's high chair is really cool. It hooks onto the table, so there's no legs or anything, and then it's fabric, but it completely, the metal comes out of it, and then it's just left with fabric. So I literally just take that in the bathtub with me and a scrubber and Dawn power wash. And then I just let it drip dry, and super simple. I mean, if I had a washer and dryer, I might wash it in the washing machine, but no such luck here. So join me as I put my dining room back together. Hello, voice over Julie here. So I was just trying to show you what I was cleaning up. This is cemented baby food, because I only clean this area, it probably equates to about every other month. Should I clean it more? Yes. Do I? No. So it is what it is. And I set up the camera, and then I had to like go get something. Wow, real productive, Julie. So I moved the table out, and I moved all the crap that I put back here for storage, because in a small space, if it doesn't have multiple purposes, then it doesn't have a place in my home. So this area actually houses the like small corner table thing that has our air fryer on it. And yes, our air fryer needs to be out daily because I use it daily for all of Ryder's food. Whether it's taquitos, chicken nuggets, you know, like, I just want him to eat. That's my biggest thing. I want him to eat, and he's in that stage where he's just picky and he doesn't want anything but what he wants, and it's a control issue. It's not an ability to eat issue, so it's nothing to worry about. Don't worry. I talked to my doctor about it, and she's like, yeah, just wait it out. So that's what we're doing. We're riding it out, and I just keep offering him food on his plate. So right next to the chicken nuggets, I'll offer him like mashed potatoes, and mashed potatoes is a staple. Or what else have I offered him? Oh, you know, just like cooked veggies. I don't ask him to eat it. I just put it on his plate, and that's how you're supposed to do it. And he actually has chosen to try stuff because of that type of subjecting him to that. So right here, you see me on my hands and knees. So I use a plastic scraper that is actually marketed for cast iron pans. But if you watch any YouTuber or any professional cleaner, one of the most invaluable things that you can have is a plastic scraper. It needs to be plastic because plastic gives, so it won't scratch your surfaces. And it is just great, because instead of sitting there and scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing, sorry, my son is watching dinosaurs. Instead of scrubbing and scrubbing, you can just chip it off while it's dry, and it'll be efficient. And it was $8 on Amazon. And this is a little hack that I use, because Oh, geez, that was my husband. I can't believe he got that in the shot. What a turd. Anyways, there's baby food on the wall, so I take my mop and I literally just use it on the wall. Because if you think about it, am I going to be eating food off of the wall? Like, genuinely. Does the wall need to be disinfected? I don't think so. I think that people that disinfect their walls are wasting their time, but that's just, you know, that's just me and my personal, whatever, opinion. That's what I was trying to say. And then also I just use, again, Dawn Power Wash. Just like 1 squirt. The only thing that you need to be wary of while using Dawn Power Wash as your mopping chemical is, so you just want, you only want to use water in your bucket, and you really only want to do 1 or 2 good sprays on a large area, because if you don't, well, for me, in my mop has a microfiber head, and if I use any more than that, it is just the hardest thing to get all that soap off of that floor. So it's really good. It's really cheap to utilize it this way, but like I said, be conservative with the amount you are spraying. So yeah, you see I put the... Oh, you got me, baby. You gotta sit with mama, okay?
Okay.
And yeah, so that was me moving it back to normal. That is an old dictionary that's pretty outdated, and I duct taped it shut and used it as a booster seat. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And oh, I just love this little tray thing, because it has that handle and it's like welded on there, so I can just grab it and move it. It's great. I can put all my plant, my centerpiece, and then I have some peppermint candy because it's the holiday season. And then yeah, I am just mopping while I have the mop out. I was just going to mop Ranger's spot, but I was like, hey, it's out, I'm here, let's do this. I'm breaking down some boxes. That is my recycle bin. I just put a nail in my windowsill and hang it from that. I don't want an actual bin, and because I'm on the 3rd story, you have to walk down, so I don't want to have like a bin to go dump into the recycling dumpster. We use bags. I know you're not supposed to, but that's where we're at. Do you want us to recycle? Then we're gonna use some garbage bags. And then another thing that I have learned with just my life personally, I don't see footprints. I really don't see footprints. So like if you walk all over, oh, sorry for the disgusting toilet. I didn't even get to cleaning it. But come on, where's the shot? Where's the shot? So if you saw, I just did the dining room area. I didn't do anything else. And look at that nasty water. Ugh. It's disgustingly satisfying. And yes, the toilet's nasty. I apologize. I didn't make it to this video, but it probably will. It could make it to the next video, unless I have another ManicHigh and start scrubbing and not record any of it. That's the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted to apologize for the video shots, because they're not premium, and it's because I was on that ManicHigh, and so I was just go, 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 go. My husband had got me a cold brew, so I was shaky, and I was just doing it. I was just in go mode. And since I had the mop out again, I just, that was my final, I get clean water and then do a final mop down. This is post shower, so this is like an hour or 2 later. And I did all that cleaning, and then I took a moment to myself to relax. I sat down and, well, I took a shower, I washed my hair, and then I sat down and did some crocheting and watched one of my shows. One of the things that I have noticed with my manic episodes is if I don't force myself to sit down and take a break, I will burn out real quick, and I'll start a project and I won't finish it. And that's not what we want, because we want to utilize our manic highs to be productive. We don't want to get burnt out and have, a decluttering project or a reorganizing project not get completely done because we live in this space. I can't have a reorganizing project be chilling out for months on end waiting on another manic high to finish it. So that's something really important that I try to remind myself. So that's why I went and took a shower instead of finishing the cleaning. And then I was in the bathroom putting stuff away, and I noticed that the garbage was full, so I had to empty that. And let's see here. Oh, that was remnants of our last Costco haul. I was just putting stuff in their zones. I was not actually putting stuff away exactly. I was just putting them in the zones that they go in so that I could put them all away all at once. Because the main focus of this is the living room. That was my goal. And it just amazes me how much crap our living room accumulates, because it's our main living space. So the boys, me, my husband, my daughter, we all live in this space. So it just catches a lot of crap. Oh, and also, if you are a fan of EDM, there is a plethora of EDM music, it's EDM stands for electronic dance music. There's a plethora of Christmas EDM, and it's great to get your heart pumping and all that. Oh, and because this was a deeper clean, I busted out Big Bertha, my Suck-a-Luck 6000, so that we could do a deep vacuum on our main living rug. Again, I love this vacuum. It is a Shark NV70. It's got a HEPA filter. It's less than $200, and one of the great things about it is that all of the pieces come apart so you can clean it. And then also, if a part breaks or a hose breaks, they offer replacements. So it really is like a lifelong vacuum. The suction doesn't go away. There's 2 filters, like I said, the HEPA filters. And actually there's 3. So there's a big particle filter, and then a fine particle filter, and then an air filter. And each one of those is replaceable, and the big particle filter and the small particle filter are washable. So you don't even have to, the air filter is paper, so you do have to buy those. But the other ones you can wash just in the sink. And I'm all about that. I don't want to be buying a whole bunch of crap all the time. It's bagless. And if it gets clogged, like I said, everything comes apart. And I think that the one thing that I don't like about this vacuum is that the brush roll does not come easily off. So you just have to remove the hair with the brush roll attached, which can be a pain, but you know, there are worse things in life. And again, I'm utilizing the multiple directions. I don't think I got all 4 directions, but I did vacuum multiple directions. And then also, it's this whole phenomenon where you slow vacuum. It's a whole craze, and it's called slow vacuuming. And you literally just go slow. That's it. And it's like, duh, that makes so much sense why you should do that, but yeah, I thought it was worth mentioning. And then, oh, this vacuum has the option to turn off the brush roller. So, my carpet has fringe. So I turn it off, but it still has the suction, and I can go over the fringe without damaging it. So that's really nice. Or just on hard floor, you don't want to have your brush roll running on hard floor because it will just throw the dirt and debris everywhere. So with just the suction, it will actually get into the vacuum. But if you don't, then yeah, like I said, it'll just make a mess. And then over there in the corner where I'm at is actually our front entrance. If you can see my husband's computer right there, literally 180 degrees right behind him is the front door. So I keep bringing it up. If there is not a multiple purpose for something in our house, then it does not work for us. Everything has multiple purposes. Oh, and that snack cup I just handed my toddler is amazing. My 9-month-old, is he almost 10 months? No, not yet. Not yet. He's still only 9 months. He's like 9.5 months. Oh my gosh. Ranger. These snack cups, they have like a plastic malleable lid. So they can put their hand in and grab it. So they don't have to open it. But there's still access to it, but it still helps keep in the snacks. It's fantastic. And like I said, even my 9-month-old is starting to utilize them for pretzel sticks. And then I apologize for the awful camera shot here. Again, the ManicHigh. Cleaning was more important than getting a good shot. And my phone was dying. Because one of the things that is paired with ManicHighs is loss of memory. Or just the hierarchy of decision making. Charging my phone lands pretty low on that list. So even to move in this kitchen, you really can't have any dirty dishes. So that's what I'm doing. I'm putting away the clean dishes. And then I ran this dishwasher this morning. So this was my second go of dishes. Because I was an idiot. And one of the things that I try to live by is, so our dishes situation, I have 1, maybe 2 dish sets for our family. So that literally means that we have 8 plates. We have 8 bowls. And my cup situation is out of control right now. I need to declutter it. But the idea behind it is, so when you need more dishes, instead of making more dirty dishes, if you need a dish, you'll wash it. Because in my first apartment with my husband, we had a ton of dishes. It was just him and I, and we didn't have a dishwasher. Well, Lily was included in that, but we only had her half the time. And she was super young at the time, so she had her special, what was it, Disney plate, and that was it for her. And I would we would fill up that tiny kitchen with dirty dishes, and I would spend hours doing dishes at a time. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, hours. So, when we moved, so after our first place together, we moved in with my sister because my husband had an accident. And, we weren't able to get a ground floor apartment without, in our price range. So we lived with my sister. Thank the Lord that she was able to do that for us. And it was like a handicap. I don't think it was, advertised as handicap accessible, but there was literally, you could roll into the front door. So it was super accessible for him. And so we lived in that apartment for a year. And then when we moved into this apartment, and I was back to being the matriarch of our family, I was like, this is what's going to happen. I'm not doing hours of dishes. So we're going to have one. I started with one. We had 4 plates, 4 cups, 4 bowls. And I said, if you need a bowl, then wash a bowl. And it's really been beneficial. But my whole point of saying all of this garbage is that at the end of the night, if my dishwasher has dishes in it, I run it. It doesn't matter if it's full, because like I said, the amount of dishes we have, a lot of times we don't fill up the dishwasher. But if I never ran a half-empty dishwasher, I would never run the dishwasher because we don't have enough dishes to fill it up. And I'm crazy, and a lot of the dishes that I have are like, I want to preserve, like my pots. And so you wash these by hand. And your knives, you wash those by hand. And the nice wooden spatulas, you wash that by hand because the high heat is bad for the wood. And I'm just all about quality, not quantity. It goes with being a minimalist. And like I said, having little kids, well, I don't think I've said this before. I am not at a point in my minimalism that I am okay with. We have probably 50% more stuff than I would like. And that's just the stage of life I'm in. I have been coping with quite a few lows, because going from pregnancy to my first son, I breastfed him for 10 months, 10 and a half or something like that. And then as soon as I stopped breastfeeding, I got pregnant with my second, which was, it was the plan, but like, it was hard because I had 1 month to myself where I wasn't breastfeeding and I wasn't pregnant. And then I got pregnant, and then I just quit breastfeeding in October, and it is now December. So, there's a lot of hormones that go with breastfeeding and goes with stopping breastfeeding or not being pregnant. And it's been hard for me. I have not been mentally well, and that's just the name of the game. And I am, thank God, every day for my wonderful husband. He puts up with my crazy. He helps me identify my highs and my lows. Like, seriously, I am so blessed. I cannot preach it enough. I am so blessed. So, yeah, but going along with those lows is lack of energy. So I have not had the energy to declutter, because decluttering, I don't care who you are, it is hard. It is hard to say, oh, someone gave me this and it really, they're really important to me and it was really nice, so I want to keep this item, but I don't use this item. And what you're supposed to do in that situation is you're supposed to thank it and really realize if it's good for your life and say, does this bring me happiness in my life? Or is it a burden? And if it's a burden, then just get rid of it. It's just crap. It's not like it's alive. And you know, the sentiment of them giving a gift because they care about you, it's still there. It's not getting thrown away when you throw away your crap. My apologies for my dinosaur. So yeah, decluttering takes up a lot of mental energy. Once you've decluttered though, it is so freeing and your day-to-day is easier. And I really do plan on, after the holiday season, and we have all the crap that we're gonna be, after we have all the crap that we are gonna get from all of our wonderful family, I do plan on doing a huge declutter. And right here you see me holding my wonderful baby because he gets so upset, and then I pick him up and he's fine. Like, that's just the stage of life he's in right now where he needs mama, and that is my #1 priority. So is this pan gonna be perfectly clean that I wash with one hand? Probably not, but you know, it's not that big of a deal. Oh yeah, I was just trying to get a good shot because I don't even know why I put that in there. Oh well. And always wipe down your oven. It is a safety hazard to have a dirty oven. I'm not joking. Oh, and then this. So you saw me mop the floors and get them all clean. Yeah, Ranger pulled the dog water. And so literally just cleaned. Doesn't matter. Have to clean again. And that's just the cycle of filth. But I am so blessed to have my baby and have him be so inquisitive to pull that water. And then if you saw my older son, Ryder, he was helping. He was doing a terrible job at it, but he was helping, which is super exciting. And what's next? Alright, so although the video quality was short and crap because, yeah, this is what it looks like post Manic. Still need to put the vacuum away, and the bathroom needs to be sorted out, but I am going to a Christmas party tonight, and one of the things that I've learned about my manic highs is that I really need to take into consideration my energy level, because this is about to drop. And so if I were to continue cleaning, I would use up all of my energy and I would not have fun at this Christmas party, which would be a total bummer. So what I'm doing is I'm accepting the state that my house is in. Even though it's not perfect, it's better. And the cycle of filth continues. So I've cleaned up this round of filth and we are ready for new filth. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. God bless.